Welcome back to 4029 News on the Record. We're continuing our conversation with Representative Nicole Clowney on the Dobbs decision. And I just want to get your overall reaction. We knew that this decision was coming down. We had an idea of what the justices were going to say. What was your personal reaction when the decision came down?
Yeah, it's amazing. You're right. We knew that it was going to come down. We saw this coming. And yet when it actually came and to read the words on the paper was a gut punch. It's very hard to hear, as a mother, as a woman, and also as a lawyer, to hear 50 years of Supreme Court precedent overturned. It's frightening, I think, for a lot of reasons. We fear what's to come. But for now, just focusing on a woman's right to choose, I feel strongly that a woman should have the right to choose when and if she wants to have children. This decision all but did away with that, not only in the state of Arkansas, but maybe it will be broader reaching than that. That makes me very worried for women across our state, including my own two daughters.
All right, what about our economy or Arkansas as a state? With Arkansas having the strictest abortion laws, or one of the states having the most strict anti-abortion laws in the country, any concerns with attracting new businesses, keeping employers here in Arkansas, and attracting maybe new residents?
I always have concerns when Arkansas lawmakers focus on issues that really are about, kind of grabbing headlines rather than things that are going to make life for people in Arkansas better. I worry that those are the kind of things that will drive potential Arkansans away. We live in Northwest Arkansas. It is a really exciting time to live here. There are lots of great opportunities for folks to move in and make this a more diverse, thriving community and state. It's better for our state the more people feel like investing in it. And of course, I worry when decisions like this happen that it will scare future Arkansans away from setting up their lives here.
We have about 1 minute left. So what is the next step for you as a legislator?
The next step for me as a legislator is to work with my colleagues across the aisle and try very hard to work on getting some of these exceptions written into the current law. If we can deal with rape and incest in a way that is reasonable and compassionate, as well as the other things that I mentioned, I think it will make a difference in the lives of some Arkansans, and that's what we're here to do.
All right, Representative Nicole Clowney, thank you so much. It'll be a very busy session once we get started. Thank you for joining us here on 4029 News on the Record. We'll be right back.